Ahoy! And welcome aboard. I'm your... What am I today? I am your factory-made, manufactured captain and dungeon master of the CSS, the Charisma Saving Show. And here with me today is our charismatic cast and crew. Say hi and sound off, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
On the ocean we venture, a true sailor's heart. The ink in our stories that sets us apart. The waves on the water, they sway and they crash. But the heart of a sailor is brave and it's brash. And the currents will carry us home. But home is wherever we roam. The ink in our pages will run. And our story will be one. Our story will be one.
What happened last episode? Usually I recap of what if one of you did.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's see if you remember everything that happened last episode.
I mean, is this just like free for all?
Who's going?
No, we're
Go.
We're gonna
Go
do,
for
you,
it.
you know, we're gonna finish a story all together, one sentence at a time.
I'm fine with that. Go for it.
We began the session fighting a bunch of men with their shirts off.
Two of our party members went down.
And we brought both our party members back up.
Some of us attempted to convince someone to take ears and or fingers. It didn't work.
Look, got a book of poetry. It's very important.
We trailed the sole survivor of the shark teeth group, Sharktooth.
Mm-hmm. And we used a detergent or had detergent. That's yeah, that's about it. And Bygram gave a very stern
100%
talking to.
correct.
If episode 4 has come out with a episode title, it's now just detergent. Oh, episode 5's title will be washing machine.
We're really just trying to sell appliances to you on this show.
Someone please sponsor us. We're trying so hard.
Maytag.
One sentence at a time.
Come on, General Electric, or I don't know any brands. Come on. What's a brand?
Maytag.
Maytag.
Sure, Maytag.
Come on, Maytag. Come on, Tide. Come on.
Has Sony started? You know what? It's.
We could talk about laundry all day, to be honest, but I don't think you're here for this.
We could, but yeah, you're probably not here to see us take people to the cleaners, or are you? Oh. Look at me being punny. Look at Erin turning into a ball of fire, ready to kill me. All right, so that's roughly what happened.
Roughly.
I think you did leave out the parts where Locke was a horrifying minstrel of mayhem, but
I mean,
Not when I'm on your side, you know.
ugh.
also, fun fact, a group of sharks is called a shiver.
A shiver. How
A
interesting.
shiver of sharks. There's a few, but
Shiver me timbers.
shiver me timbers.
Oh.
No.
One side of my screen disapproving, the other side of my screen. All right, well, let's begin this new episode. So, too much coffee. Ugh.
Never enough. Never.
Oh, you're
never.
right. Okay.
Oh.
So, we cut back to our party, who's walking down the streets of the warehouse district, trying to get to warehouse district E for exploits. entertainment. One of those. Something with an E in it.
Eels.
I wasn't gonna say it. I will say that there's just, I should clarify that each of the letters don't actually mean what. I was having fun. Each of the letters don't mean, because otherwise the ones that have numbers on them are
Feel left out.
yeah. What words begin with the number 1?
I mean,
Wonderful.
No, that's an O, but not the one itself. It's lead speak. We're not doing lead speak here. Anyways.
Maybe they just come in like self-serving packages, duologies, and trilogies.
So you're making your way
Downtown.
through town. You're making your way through town. Fia's roughly guiding you guys. Is there anything you want to say to each other? Or are you looking out for anything? Sort of have a general direction. It's about 2 of these big warehouse blocks down.
Well, I do have this hook that it is pretty interesting, but I don't think it's really in my forte. I'm better at quick and nimble, not so much grabby stabby.
Grabby stabby, that's good.
That one's for you, Locke.
Oh.
Igrim, Toy? Does this interest either you? Otherwise I'll probably just sell it.
I got like 17. I don't need any. I was gonna sell them eventually, hopefully.
But are those just like fishing hooks? This is a little bigger.
I don't pull one out. Is it as large as Fia's, or my hook's just smaller?
Wait, hooks?
I think the 17
I think-
hooks was a joke from last time.
Oh, I took it serious. Oh.
Too
No,
deep
no,
in
no.
the character, too deep!
Ben went too deep.
Ben's too deep behind
Mhm.
enemy lines. He's so
I've
immersed.
become Vigrim. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
We love you.
Don't apologize for being perfect.
No, I mean, I try, but
You're succeeding.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I don't have 17.
You don't
hooks,
have
okay.
17 hooks.
All right.
That was a joke. That was a
I don't
joke.
need it.
You
That's
don't need
fair.
17 hooks. You can go back to that fishing supply store and buy a bunch of hooks if you really want to.
No,
But I'm not ready to fabricate a fishing minigame in this just yet. Just yet.
We just spent a whole episode fishing.
I mean, you could.
I could use it.
You like
Thank you.
to?
I'm sure I could.
All right, it's yours. No strings attached.
Okay. Thanks.
You get it? Because like
Yes, I get it.
Hook
Thank
and
you.
some string.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're welcome.
very clever.
Thank you.
I liked it.
Quite proud.
I will pocket the hook. I'll put it on my belt or something. I don't think I can put it in a pocket.
Probably not safely.
While we're walking, can I keep an eye out for anyone who's in a suspicious cloak?
How specific do you want to be on that?
Pretty specific. You know, the type who just like shed their clothing when they're itching for a fight.
All right. What's your passive perception? Unless you want to roll for it.
I think I am actively searching.
Okay, so roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh, well, I should have probably used my passive because I rolled an 11.
Okay. There are all sorts of people. Well, there's a lot of people with cloaks or jackets that are thick. You do see a couple people with brown cloaks, but they don't seem to be the same burly or like they don't have the criminal underground criminal organization kind of vibes to them.
Okay.
Could
I'll keep an eye open as we're walking.
Could I keep an eye out for possibly any thieves' cant indicating any sort of a
rogue
stash or a drop point, specifically when it comes to the warehouses?
Are you actively doing this?
Are we in District E yet?
Not yet.
Well then no, not yet.
Okay.
Just once we hit E, I'm specifically looking for Sharktooth, any sort of cant symbols. But for now, I'm just, I don't know, digging around.
Okay. So you're leading everyone there. Okay. So want to do anything else before we get there? So we'll thematically arrive there. Pretty. Oh, there goes my pencil.
I feel like Ty is keeping a pretty close step behind Locke while we're walking.
Okay. And for your reference, since you have a new weapon, 1d8 strength-based piercing damage. I suppose you're. What are you proficient in with weapons? Simple and.
Proficiencies. Simple.
Okay. I don't know if I would consider this martial, so it will be simple so you're proficient with it.
Okay.
On a hit, you immediately grapple a target.
Nice.
But the
The
DC to skip.
The DM has regrets.
Yeah. I regret using this enemy type.
Too late.
That's okay. I'll just have to deal with Ty having a instant grapple from now on. That's okay. It's on the cleric.
Well, I mean, it could be quite nice for the rogue too.
Yeah. Too bad you gave it up.
Well, but still be grappled.
You mean the cleric grappling the rogue so she doesn't just run into danger?
Yeah.
Well, that too.
All right. So as you get to Warehouse District E, Fia, if you'll make a investigation check for me.
Investigation. Ooh, I got a natural 19, so that's a 23.
Okay. You notice that on each of the buildings there is like an E with a number, and then there's a little nameplate underneath each one of them. You do see little phrases on some of the buildings that are like kind of like scrolled into the sides of buildings, little symbols. You do catch what looks like almost like graffiti, or like someone's like carved into like the side of a building, like a little shark. And it's so it's a little shark with its mouth open, and its tongue is kind of pointing outwards. It's a crude drawing, but as you look around, you see like there's more of them, and eventually they actually just not taper off, but they start becoming less obvious, and it's more of just a fin above a wave. And they lead. There's 2 buildings that lead to. There is a textiles factory or store. Oh, factory storage. It could be both. And the building's nameplate doesn't have anything. It looks like this place is abandoned, but it does look like it's seen upkeep. It doesn't look like it's been left to shambles or anything.
Go quietly.
Where are we going? Which building?
The first, or the one without a label, seems like a good choice, I think.
Going up to this place, oddly enough, the windows are boarded up, and the door seems to be chained up. Clean building, though.
Does someone... I have 2 thoughts.
Sure.
thought the first, we pretend like we're new recruits, and we just saunter on in when we see other people going. Option number 2, we do some surveillance, and we try to maybe sneak in through the roof, is what I'm thinking. But it looks rather high up, and my grandma, no offense, you're lovely, but
Thank
I
you.
don't think you're going to be much of a sneaky walk about a roof type.
Yeah, I got into a weird situation one time and I was kind of stuck. So not really keen on getting stuck again. A lot of oil. It's not a good day. But anyway, no. Besides that point, I think we could try to sneak in
Oil?
as new recruits.
On the roof.
Problem is, one of them has seen our faces.
Again, if he comes back, that's a big if.
Oh, so I
He
could
murdered all of his friends.
talk to him as well and say we were just trying to talk to you to become new recruits, and you all attacked us.
We thought it was initiation.
Be more convincing than barrel inspectors.
Well, I
I'm
think so.
learning.
You guys were barrel inspectors?
For a brief second.
It could be a good job. We don't know, it doesn't exist.
Okay. What's the plan when we get inside?
Listen, I suppose.
Try not to start a fight.
Oh. But if we
That-
did start a fight...
Let's not start one at all. Let's try to get this information or whatever we can learn and then leave.
So that we can tell the captain. How
Well,
is he-
technically this job is not for the captain, if you recall.
I thought we were trying to find out who's trying...
We are. But it was given by her first mate.
Right.
I don't know if this is even officially sanctioned.
Oh.
She might be quite upset if she finds out we were digging around in her business.
I think she's curious about why her ship was attacked.
Oh, curious for sure. But does she want a bunch of, pardon my language, but shitheads looking around, getting into it?
Who are the shitheads?
We're something.
Oh, you mean us?
I mean us, darling.
Oh,
I also do, regrettably, think we're expendable.
That's how it usually is out on the seas, so my feelings aren't hurt about that.
Mine aren't either, but I think we need to manage expectations. I think if we come back with 20, 30 enemies on our tail, they'll just leave us. So we have to be smart, quiet, quick.
So what do we do? If we figure out that this gang, and maybe its affiliates, are part of the robbery that happened on her ship, do we tell her, or do we keep that information to ourselves?
I'd say we tell the first mate. He's the one paying us.
Okay.
He can choose to share it with her as he likes. I think that keeps us safest.
They're gonna wage war against this gang?
Us? I hope not. I'm not ready for war.
No, the captain and her crew.
Maybe.
Maybe. But I think right now they're just trying to survive as much as we are.
They seem like they might be surviving better than we are, if I'm honest.
That is extremely fair. We got our asses handed to us.
Well, I mean, also, they have a lot more gold than we do, because every time we say we need gold, they're like, here you go.
Yeah.
So that might be even beneficial to them if we figure out what happens and then, you know?
Wait, are they killing us? Are we killing them? Who's dying?
Still wondering that myself.
That's fair. I like it. Keeps things
Maybe-
loose and breezy.
Maybe we don't go into this warehouse and attract aggressive attention.
I never attack aggressive attention.
I don't either, but trouble just seems to follow us.
Well, I feel like sometimes if you put an energy out into the world, you just get it back. Not
What do you
looking at
say?
anyone in particular, of course.
Then you do the talking.
Oh, I don't know if I want me doing the talking. We saw it happen last time.
I mean, I could do the talking.
He is quite disarming.
I could also play them a song, maybe. I could be like, hey, all of you, looks like
In this
you're...
abandoned warehouse.
Well, they probably don't have much for entertainment, which is probably why they go around fighting people, you know?
And tearing off their shirts. Maybe they're rehearsing for something.
A dance number. Sorry.
Magic Mike. I like it.
Coming to our Christmas Saving Show channel is the crossover of Magic Mike and West Side Story.
Next week, Channing Tatum will be on.
Wow.
Next week, join us with Channing Tatum for Mike's Side Story. Right.
I mean, we've peaked.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
that
but are we
guy's name
really,
Mike?
are we just standing in front of this warehouse? Because I feel like that's a mite suspicious.
I feel like maybe we should watch the warehouse for a bit first, see who
Sure.
actually goes in, and then
Let's go hide
Perhaps.
behind some barrels and then we can tell.
Like a stakeout.
We want to get like an aerial advantage.
On the roof, you mean?
I'm a pretty good climber.
you go up there then. He's already admitted he can't.
I can. I just don't want to get stuck again.
I
Yeah.
don't mind. Just don't run off without me. As tempting as it might be, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm-
making no promises.
No, Ty.
We'll wait down here.
Alright, try not to look too conspicuous.
Sure.
I don't like that you're going alone. Should I go with you?
Oh, you seem pretty sneaky. How are you at climbing?
We'll find out.
Oh boy.
I can push you up. You climb on my shoulders as a head start lock if you.
Give him a boost.
Yeah, got this height for a reason.
Well, listen. I have a rope in my pack. I can scurry on up. Let down the rope. At least it gives you a bit of a safety tool. In case you stumble. Let's just hope I don't.
Sure.
Alright. So I will go, I don't know, kind of out of sight so the crowd isn't watching me just scale a random ass building. And then I'll just kind of climb up and kind of go from if there's.
All right, roll a stealth check for me first.
Oh yeah, stealth check.
And then, do you have a climbing speed?
I don't think so. I'm just
All right, roll athletics for me then.
okay. Cause I'm all about that rigging on the ship. All right, stealth first. Ooh, not good. Not good, guys. Not good. Not good. We're off to a rough start. Oh, I have a +7 though. That's only a 12.
Okay. You're not the quietest, but
Yeah.
okay. Roll that athletics check.
Okay. Athletics. We'll try a different dice because that one's a little bit grumpy. This one wasn't much better. 11. I'm just straight down the middle, Just I'm average.
You're getting those rolls out.
I'm doing okay.
You're doing
I
alright.
still hurt a little bit from the.
Yeah, there's a moment where you get at a kind of angle where you stretch out a little too much and you feel something kind of pull in your side. I'm like, okay, I gotta use this. It takes a bit longer than you would have wanted, but you eventually get up there. You see there are no windows on the roof.
That makes sense,
What?
yeah. Are there any loose, like, is it like a steel roof, or is it like thatch or shingles?
Shingles. You can probably excavate through one of them and get into there. So you're letting down a rope for Locke, are you?
Well, possibly.
Okay.
I lean over. Say, Locke,
Yes.
do you think you can make it?
I don't know.
Or would you like the rope?
You're making me nervous.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little tougher than I was anticipating.
See, don't say that.
Well, I just want to be honest. You're a little bit of a dewy gentleman, so I just don't know if that makes you a little bit more slippery.
No.
You two never met any other Genasi before?
No!
I have, but that's a story for another time.
And you have no excuse.
You know what? You should let the rope down because you're not very good at inspiring people.
Oh,
That's not really my job, but okay.
Right.
Can I, like, look, just from my vantage point, and see if anyone is clocking this group of...
There's someone looking directly at you.
I'll wave.
They are behind the corner and just looking over their shoulder at you.
I'll wave.
Are they wearing... If I see Thea waving at someone and I look over, are they wearing...
Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. I'm not going to
Because unfortunately for you, Fia, I rolled a really good roll before your stealth check.
That's fair.
I rolled a very good perception. 21.
Okay. You see this person. It does seem to be someone in some sort of suspicious brown cloak.
Is it the guy that we let free earlier?
It
Okay.
is.
oh,
It's Mike.
Whereabouts? It's Mike.
He's on the opposite edge of that textile plant, and he probably took like a rest somewhere, and then was coming around the corner and spotted you all going down towards the warehouse, and it's like pressed up against this one corner, just like looking over. You catch like the cloak, part of his arm, and like his face.
How far away from me is he?
It's like 60 feet away.
Perfect. I'm going to
Oh,
cast
no.
command on him.
All right.
this is going.
He has to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Haven't I made enough of these?
I'm sorry.
Last session it was just so many wisdom saves.
True.
That's okay. Watching it roll from a 16 to a 3. He used his one natural 20 to perceive fear, and that's it. Oof.
My
him.
command is approach.
Okay, hold on. I want to double check how command works. Would he consider this threat? Okay. I'm saying if it were follow the command notes next turn. He's not undead, so okay.
We learned something about Mike today.
Learned a lot about Mike.
His name is now Mike.
Mike Cole, you're right.
Mm.
Okay. There isn't a clause about
Fear.
there isn't a clause about fear or harm to himself, so he because some of them is listed, it won't be something that would harm itself.
Mm.
So yeah, it just starts gingerly coming around the corner and just taking slow steps, looking directly at you as he.
I will cross my arms and wait patiently for him to reach us.
Your words did the thing my words do sometimes.
He gets a bit more
It's
shaky,
different.
but then he stops like right in front of you.
Locke will mimic Ty and be like,
Byron does the same thing.
3 people just
Yeah,
simultaneously cross their arms as that approaches. He's compelled to come directly towards you. And he's just like, you can see the fear on his face because you told him to leave and now you're telling him to.
We can't make up our minds.
So, you survived.
Am I gonna die?
It's up to you. I want to circle around him.
You told me I was gonna die, and then if I stuck around, and now you've made me come to you. So are you gonna kill me?
Again, it's up to you. Answer our questions.
Okay.
Don't call for your friends this time.
He's looking over his shoulders.
He will also just like be peeking over the top and wave.
I want to kind of corral him into the alley so we're not just like standing in front of a building.
We're very disappointed in you, Mike.
Me too.
My name isn't Mike.
It is now.
Oh, okay.
Start a new life.
Feel like you're up.
Mike.
Can you
He's
roll
still
a
up there.
stealth? Can you roll a stealth check for me as you're up there?
Absolutely, I can. Just slithering around on the roof like normal people do.
Mhm.
I'm not weird. You are. I don't know how to do math. 14 plus 7.
Okay.
21.
20.
Nobody knows you're up there.
I'm gonna say nobody.
Except for Mike. Mike knows you're up there. Mike knows you're up there.
If he's
How long
smart,
have
he'll
you-
keep his mouth shut.
How long have you been part of the Sharktooth group?
What is the plural of your gang name? You didn't really think about it, did you? Are you a Sharktooth or Shark Teeth as a collective?
And why do you guys always take off your shirts?
That.
You're slamming him back and forth with so many questions before he can answer. He goes to try to answer one, and the lock pipes up, and then he looks back at Ty, and it was like thinking about answering that one, or trying to, and he's just like, no, I'm gonna answer the little guy, and then Byron pipes.
I have real questions.
Oh, some of the guys just really like showing off the tattoos because they cost us a bit.
I was thinking about getting a tattoo myself.
Friend tattoo.
He just gives you a look of like, what?
Anyways,
Eh.
how long have you been part of this gang?
Couple months. 5.
How many of you are there?
Oh, like in general, or what? No,
Rough
Couple
estimate. Okay.
couple dozen maybe more. I don't know.
Maybe less now. I'm not there, but
In the last like 2 days, you've taken
6
out at
are
least-
like, oof.
you've taken out like a dozen of them.
Get
They're like a
wrecked.
baker's dozen. So.
He's just the last one. He just doesn't know.
Oh God!
That's kind of sad. Poor Mike.
No. Well, congratulations on living, Mike.
This man.
Oh, he's got to go to therapy.
Why did you attack the ship
What are you talking
currently at
about?
the docks?
On
a
attack,
bunch.
nothing.
A bunch of people did. Was it your gang?
Maybe, I don't know.
Think harder.
On techno ships.
Oh, that's really
Like recently.
sad. You
Recently,
think
no.
you're better friends with them than you actually are. They didn't even tell you that they were going to rob a ship.
What?
You weren't invited.
Is this kid
Just giving
yours?
the guy FOMO.
He looks directly at Ty. He's like, "Is this kid yours?"
No.
Just looks at Locke in like, just the most like bewildered way. Like, what is happening?
But you should answer him.
That I'm not. I maybe it was a mission and I just wasn't picked for it.
Oh.
Have you heard anything about people in your gang looking for specific items that may have arrived recently?
Roll a persuasion check or intimidation.
I'll go for intimidation if that's the option. 22.
Oh my god, you overshot my DC. Alright, damn. Items, I mean, like, what are you talking about? Money or, like...
Magical items.
Sometimes we get jobs to, you know, procure things, smuggle things,
Where do the jobs come from?
Damn it, the 23. Sometimes they come from a boss. Sometimes they come from other gangs.
The Corsairs.
I don't know the specifics. Maybe we worked with them before.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
17.
Your notes that you just posted. Oh my god. Sorry, what was your roll? I was distracted.
By Locke. 17.
17. Okay. I did hear it. I just didn't process it. This guy, while he's been with the gang for about 5 months or so, as he says, maybe longer, maybe less. He's probably not like a higher up or anything, so he doesn't necessarily know where the jobs come from unless directly told. So maybe he knows, maybe he doesn't.
Okay.
He seems to be honest about not knowing much about this specific job.
Okay.
I
But
have,
he did say that they've worked with the Corsairs before.
Yes, he did, and other criminal gangs.
I have a question for you.
All right.
So, what's like the purpose of your gang? Did you all just kind of meet up one day and were like,
What's your mission statement?
do you have a pamphlet actually? I'm just
No.
wondering,
Any literature?
did you meet up in the warehouse one day and were like, maybe if we all got together and
Got
we
matching tattoos.
got matching tattoos, we could feel like we had some purpose? Or was it...
I just love that Locke is just undermining this guy's like confidence and self-security.
Or was it something else, you know?
I love it.
What the fuck is wrong with this kid? He has so many questions.
Answer them.
I just feel kind of sad for you, if I'm honest. I'm trying not to
The
like...
creepy baby pities you.
I'm like laugh crying right now.
Like in the game or just in life.
I don't know anymore.
Just, I don't know when this gang was originally brought together, but I don't think they met in a warehouse. This is just I mean, I don't know where they met.
Harry
Who leads this gang?
wasn't even one of them.
God. Grayson's just bullying this man.
Bullying him for the holidays.
Both Grayson and Locke are bullying this man into the ground.
I feel like
Poor Mike, he's not going to be so magical after this.
This might be what he needs to get his life together. Let's keep it going. Come on.
Tough love from Bygram.
Exactly.
My name's Trevor. It's not Mike.
Trevor.
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 Sorry,
Okay.
Trevor.
It's a good name, Trevor.
You just seem like a Mike.
What?
Who leads
Why?
this gang?
He's still distracted by that. He's, just looks at you. You're not gonna let me on fire, are you?
What is wrong
She
with you
can't
people?
do that. That's rude. How dare you?
I saw her point to people and they just dropped. She can do anything.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right.
I won't light you on fire if you answer my questions.
I thought you said you
Okay.
couldn't do that.
Okay. We work for a man named Philbrass. Kurt Philbrass. Kinda scraggly, scar-faced guy. Brings in new recruits here and there. Looks at it locked, kind of kicks a little pebble. Is like, answer your question. We take jobs from him, and our purpose is making money through criminal actions, like smuggling, or like roughing people up if they don't pay us, stabbing people.
Yeah,
Usual criminal things and stuff.
you don't seem very good at your job.
Usually people don't, shoot magic at us and stuff.
Should pick your targets better.
Duly noted. He swallows hard.
We have information that says that your boss is calling a meeting tonight.
He is.
What's it about?
Don't know yet. Meeting hasn't happened.
How many people will be here? Everyone?
Maybe everyone. Except the people you killed.
I mean, they
Maybe.
might float down the canal and arrive that way.
Alright. Some people it might be on jobs deeper in the city and they can't show up. Sometimes some of us go out to sea.
How often are recruits accepted into your gang? Do they have to go through your boss?
I had to, but some people don't. Some people go through Miles, some go through other means. Sometimes we get people from other gangs that are brought in.
Okay, Trevor. I'm going to give you two options. You can choose one. First one is you will bring us in as new recruits. You will vouch for us, and you will assure him that we want to be part of the gang. Your second option is to report back to us after this meeting. I want to know exactly what is said. I want to know what this job is he has, and I want to know where it came from. Take your pick.
If you need any convincing, I wrote you a thing. Are you ready, Trevor?
No?
If you don't believe in our loyalty, I just want you to know, or I hope at least this kind of persuades you. Trevor makes money, but not by teasing honey. He prefers a criminal act. Reporting back to the Sharktooth Shack. Do you like it?
It's not bad.
Thank you. You know, I never really thought of myself as a poet.
Hidden talent.
So if you want more poems, I think you weigh your options and report back to us.
I don't want more poems, but where do I report back to you?
That was rude.
We can meet you here, or we could meet a bit further away if you're nervous. You will
Eye on him.
report back to us, though.
Right. Further away would probably be safer.
Okay? Where we first met.
I said outside Jim's shipwreck. You vaguely remember a sign that says Jim's shipwreck above that store.
Sure.
All right.
And Trevor, if you try to deceive us in any way, just know that the seagulls are watching you. Right?
He looks directly up at Fia.
By Grim, I don't see any seagulls, but yeah, what Locke said.
Tiger, roll a perception check for me.
Sure. Wow, I got a 20.
Okay.
He's like, wow.
I was like, whoa.
There's
This was not supposed to happen. I was like, oh.
you look directly up and there is like peeking over the edge of a roof there is a seagull just like like progressively looking down at him.
I was wrong.
I
Okay.
and Fia in the same position.
Yes.
I thought the seagull was Fia, but it's actually a seagull, guys. That's
It would be funnier if Byron thought Fia was the seagull.
Seagull familiar.
Druid shape, but only into seagulls.
You can't wild shape into anything else but a seagull. But you have to obey the other restrictions, so you can't fly or swim.
Oh no!
Just wanders around.
To stay in seagull form, you have to eat a fry at least once a turn.
Listen, you can cast jump on yourself and concentrate on it, so you can just Mario hop around as a seagull.
Hop around. Oh, my face hurts.
Can I, as he agrees, can I make sure that he's telling the truth?
How do you want to make sure that he's telling the truth?
I'd like to insight check him again.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't very good. Tie. 6.
Hey, you still have inspiration.
I have inspiration! This is a good point to use it. I'm going to use a different dice.
Ty is just Batman. I'm glad I wore my shirt.
Does that make me Robin?
Is it
Holy
plus
shit.
6? Yeah. 21.
You scared this man so thoroughly, both here and before, that he's absolutely going to try to do this for you because who knows?
Because
Who
we're
knows
friends.
where you'll show up.
Excellent.
There's seagulls everywhere. He doesn't if one's he isn't paying attention.
We can
He
find
knows
him.
that he knows that if you listen, he lost you and you somehow still found him. So he's just like, they're gonna find me. Even if I like spill the beans and like go somewhere else, take a boat, they're gonna find me.
Move to a different country. We roll up at
We
his
are
new
Liam
house.
Neeson. We will find you. Great,
We
Trevor.
form Voltron, but it's Liam Neeson.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. The chaos is flowing through me, Ben.
This is so
With our powers combined.
no.
We're unstoppable.
We will find you.
Oh man.
Okay.
I feel bad for this man, even though he's a criminal who's trying to stab you.
He'll change his ways after today, I'm sure.
I hope
He'll
so.
become Mike. He really will become Mike. He'll start a dance troupe. It'll be beautiful.
He'll get the tattoo removed.
He'll get it. Yeah, he'll get it off. Maybe he'll get it turned into something else.
An
A
eel.
pin-up.
Where would that be?
No,
Just a
no.
little...
He can
No.
join the Chartreuse gang.
Oh.
Double
I don't-
cross him. It'll be good.
I want to. I
Trevor,
apologize, Trevor.
I'm
You did
glad
feel
that
a lot
we
today.
had this
His name
chat.
is Mike.
I'm glad you understand, Trevor. We'll see
Thank you,
what
Trevor.
What's your
Gents?
deal? Why do you need this information anyways?
We're also in a gang. Kind of. A small gang. A very small gang.
Up
And
and coming.
gang.
Like eavesdropping. Eavesdropping.
Alright.
And
Oh shit, I'm hiding.
and we just, also were employed to do a job. And so we were just trying to fulfill our civic duties.
In a gang? Civic duties in a gang.
fine.
Listen,
I don't
Suicide
know.
Squad.
World's weirdest Suicide Squad.
We are representing DC tonight, so here we are. It doesn't matter what we are doing. It's not your concern.
Okay, alright.
Just bring us the information, and your boss doesn't need to know.
Okay. I'll go.
Great.
This has
We'll
been
be
a
watching.
really nice talk, Trevor. I'm glad we met.
He just stares down at you. He just starts trying to shuffle his way away from all of you. He bumps.
The command would have worn off, so he can.
Yeah, he bumps in the background, and it's like
Oh no, you're good, man. I got nothing for you.
he just starts leaving.
Take care of yourself, Trevor. Such a nice guy.
Really is.
Gave us all that information.
But
You gonna stay up on that roof, or are you coming back down?
I wanted to loosen one of the tiles to see if I could maybe like hold up out here, listen to the meeting, or at least keep an eye on our good friend Trev. Make sure he isn't gonna rat on us the moment he gets the opportunity.
I don't think he would do that, but maybe someone could read that he's not being very honest, and then Trevor's not going to make it out of there.
That's true. I could just like chuck another dagger at him, just put him out of his misery. I can
Oh,
still
that's-
see him from here.
That's not really what I had in mind, but that's
Yeah.
also an option.
I don't think overhearing is a bad idea. Are we going to trail him back to our meeting spot when the meeting is over then, or are we splitting up?
We could
Well, I
do
can-
that.
Yeah, I could try to stay on the rooftop, so you stay a little bit outside, see if he detours.
Guess you're just going to make a nest up there. That's
Yeah. I'm comfortable at heights.
By yourself?
I don't mind running with a flock if it works, but I also can take care of myself for the most part.
We won't be far.
If you hear me screaming, come running.
Just let out a gull call, you know?
Just one of those really chuckly ones. I like those. They really throw their heads back. It's good.
It's true.
Okay, we'll stay close.
Yeah.
But maybe near the entrance of the district instead.
Have fun.
You have fun.
I'm sure I will.
All right.
Okay.
Write lots of poems while you're gone. I want to hear them.
Sounds good.
And then I'll just scooch my way back up and start trying to find a loose part of shingles.
All right. Roll investigation check for me.
Something else I'm supposed to be good at. Ooh, I am good at it. That would be a 21. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
we're either at like 2 or 3, or we're in the 20s. There's no in between.
All right. You're able to find a couple of different shingles that you could probably like pry open, and you pull some of them back, and you're like, okay, there actually is like a little bit of space that I can like climb down in here into like. You were completely quiet for me. I don't know if that was just you mouthing words or if you
yeah,
said
sorry.
it.
I was just like, amazing. Sorry.
Okay. There is. I'm just gonna double check that I'm using the right word. There is scaffolding or like a structure of like wood beams here that you can
like
actually...
rafters or something.
Rafters is the word I wanted.
Cool. I will hole up there.
All right.
Trying to be quiet as a little mouse.
I will say, are you staying up here the whole rest of the day until nighttime?
Pretty well.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
Probably like afternoon.
Okay.
Do we know, it just said tonight, right? Like it just said meet tonight.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to chance it in case like they're really old and maybe like night is 5 and then they have to go home and like rest. Maybe that's why they're called the Sharktooth, because like teeth are falling out. I don't know. We gotta stay there. Gotta make sure.
The rest of us can just go back to like the end, like where this district starts, maybe.
So do you want to go to where the entire warehouse district starts, or to where this specific district?
This one, like E, starts.
Okay. All right.
Is there any sort of like shop or cafe or something where we could chill casually without just like lingering for hours in front of a canal?
Let me double check for you. Okay. Immediately you don't see a place, but you do see that there is like there is someone rolling by with like a food cart. Okay. Selling pastries and stuff. They have like, you're gonna assume tea? They seem to have some sort of setup where they can wheel this around and like sell stuff.
I'll flag them down and get some snacks if there's a bench or something that we can sit on while we wait.
Okay. I will say you guys are probably gonna be waiting several hours. Okay.
That's fine.
All right. So we start hanging out.
I'll pass out some pastries to Locke and Bygram.
As we're kind of hanging out, Locke will just kind of go,
You know, I told Trevor that we were in a gang. And I think that's kind of true. We've been hanging out with each other for like 2 whole days. And, well, you know, we plan on hanging out together a little bit longer while we're on the ship. And, you know, the Sharktooth have a pretty cool gang name. What if we had a gang name?
What are you thinking?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it strongly. But I think it would be a good idea. And then when we meet people, we don't have to be like, I'm Locke, and this is Ty, and this is Bygrim, and this is Fia. We could just be like, we're the Sharktooth, you know? We're not. Don't get me wrong. We are not the Sharktooth. But we could be something like that. A collective, you know?
Maybe come up with a name and we can use it.
I would like if all of you were in on it. I feel like maybe if I was the only one making it, we would end up being like the Chartreuse eels or something.
Maybe think of something that
New merch.
something that we have in common, if that's even a thing.
Right. I'll think on it.
I think the only thing we have in common is murder, but
I think that might be a bit aggressive as a name to present
I know.
to people.
You know, me and Fee were talking, and memory's a little bit hazy, but we came up with the lock and keys one night.
Oh, that makes me feel very important.
Or was that going to be our band name? I can't.
Do you want to join a band with me?
Me? No, I don't know how to play an instrument. I mean, not like. I'm sorry. Oh no.
It's okay. It's the stray from earlier.
It's a vacuum man.
There's-
Maybe
I
don't
was-
pet him.
He's overheard our conversation.
He
You
seems
just
to
heard-
be okay with it.
You turn it over. The Baxi man just on all fours eating your pastry while you rub his bald head.
It's a king sparrow. It's fine.
There he is.
I hope the Tabaxi man is one of those like singers that like rows down the canal and just like sings the song as he goes.
When the moon hits your eyes.
Sings during our downtime.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say there is a pest trying to nib at your pastry that I was going to include. It's another gull. There is a gull trying to eat your pastry while you're talking to my crew.
He's just like patting it too aggressively. A good bird.
It caught at me. I'm sorry. I'll think on it. I think if we presented ourselves as like the murder eels, you know, someone might be like, don't invite them to the tea party.
Yeah, I agree.
So
We could come up with a better name.
I think so.
Mr. Dungeon Master, please don't make your brand eels. Please. I mean, don't make your party name eel related, but I will accept all eel based merchandise.
We don't even know how long we'll all be traveling together.
I think any amount of time is a good enough time for a gang name.
2 days seems to be enough for you.
I'm laughing a little bit because a word for a young eel, because we're a young gang, is Elva. Can you imagine if we were the Elva Delvers? I'll think on something better. I'm so sorry. I'm having a day today. It's
I can hear Fia from.
Was that a gull cry? You think she's in trouble?
Do you think she needs
I don't
medicine?
think so. I hope not.
It's fine. We don't have to be called that. We can. I'll keep thinking.
Oh man, that's amazing.
You okay?
I love Elver Delver. That's my favorite thing ever. It's got my vote. Woo.
Maybe keep thinking on it a bit.
Yeah.
Sounds a bit well. Sounds a bit.
We could workshop some more names.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like The blue person group. We'll figure it out. I'm sorry.
He is not blue.
I'm green.
Neither is Vigram.
He's like
Yeah.
off. If we added Sharktooth to Bygram.
Yeah. To blue, it makes Vigram. I'm with you.
I think the bolt from earlier is still getting to me.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You know, people say they're fine, then they're not actually fine. So are you?
Yes, no, I'm fine. Today was a lot.
Yeah, it felt like
Yeah.
a lot.
I suppose it's not over though.
Hopefully, we don't have a repeat of earlier.
Yeah, we just need to put our seagull and lock on a leash, and should be fine. Hopefully.
Locke will look at the seagulls beside him when Bygram says that with like a...
The seagull looks back at you.
Right, here you go.
Get rid of that bird.
Not that seagull.
Well, alright, I'll think on it.
Okay.
You think that item that she has is what's actually attracting all this attention?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I wish we'd gotten the chance to figure that out before we were sent on a goose chase. And we are stranded here for a couple more days. Attracting the attention of an entire criminal organization maybe isn't how we want to spend those 2 days.
No, but I think Trevor is going to help us out.
I think so too.
And
I
then-
think the kid is scared shitless, so he will come back to us.
I don't see any goose.
Oh my gosh.
His name was Trevor.
How
right?
did you make it so far on your own?
Oh, I got friends. I mean, yeah, I got friends. And, you know, I'm good when it counts. You know, if you need someone to die, I can do that. I can heal people. I healed you today, you know.
He's also
Pretty
got
good at that.
pretty big muscles.
That too. Got me stuck in an event one time. It wasn't,
You get stuck in a lot of places.
He's a big
it was
boy.
just that one. Yeah. I'm too big for this world. It's okay.
Where are your friends?
We all kind of scattered to the winds. I mean, we still write to each other every now and again, but at least once a month. But yeah, I don't know where they are. I just know they're doing okay, and that's all I really need to know.
That's nice.
So you're just kind of on a joyride, explore the world,
Yeah,
meet
I'm
up
just
with them again.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind meeting up with a few of them again. They're all really good people.
I think everybody's a good person.
No, I met some pretty nasty people. They deserve to die for sure, but we don't need to talk about the negative here. Pretty sure you and Anna will get along pretty well.
Your sister.
Your sister.
Yeah, she's kind of like you, T, but smarter maybe. And I don't know, she always picks on me. I don't like it. But yeah. What can you do? Siblings.
Yeah, siblings.
I don't have any of those. Not that I know of.
No?
No. I've never met any.
Have you ever wanted one? A sibling?
I don't know. Maybe. I think I'd probably be pretty envious of them. Because I probably don't have any brothers, but I probably have sisters. And if I have sisters, they're probably way better at performing than I am.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
Yeah, you were great on stage. I clapped. You met all of us. I think you did pretty good, you know?
Mm.
And that's just from two performances so far. Yeah.
If you have sisters, you could perform together.
Hey.
Be locking the keys.
Oh, no, that's all of your positions. I don't want to replace you with a bunch of people that I don't know at all.
Yeah. I agree. We're pretty nice people. Even T.
Especially Ty.
Is she? I mean, she kind of scared Trevor.
I scared Trevor.
That's fair.
Someone had to.
Yeah. I mean, I could have done it.
Sure. I feel like you maybe would have, like...
I could be scary.
Mm.
I could be angry too.
Sure.
Wait till you see my angry face. It's just like, you know.
Oh, no.
But no
You
one
ever
is.
felt angry before?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened? You get stuck in a vent?
How dare you?
Oh, he's angry
You said
now.
it.
Look.
That doesn't mean you have to say it back. See, this is why you and Otto would get along so well, because you guys do that thing where you're just like, oh, I'm going to use what Bygram says against him again. And it really hurts my feelings.
Ty, I think you should apologize.
Yeah. Please.
Yes, nicely.
I did.
I'm sorry I hurt your feelings.
I appreciate that. We're even.
Great.
The sorries, the apologists, no, the none of those are good.
Don't think those give the right impression.
Yeah, we want something scarier.
Scary.
He needs a name to be scary because he can't be, you know?
I can.
I mean, isn't that kind of nice of Bygram, though?
Yeah, I'm pretty nice. But... I could be scary too. I can do it. Give me somebody to scare. I'll do it right now.
Oh.
Scare off that seagull.
Block will look at the seagull.
Bygram just lets off this roar. I don't know if I need to.
Yeah, show me your roar, big man.
I'm not going to kill my throat this evening roaring at a seagull.
Don't scare them away. I've named them and everything.
Roll a how invested are you in roaring at this seagull, Bygram?
Out of like I guess out of 5, I'm at like a 4 because I really want to prove
All right,
Ty that I can scare this seagull.
Roll an intimidation check for me.
Looks like no, Bygram, don't. That's Tiny Tia.
I got a 7. I hate it. I hate it so
The
much.
dice tell a story.
You give out this very full bellow of a man who's definitely had to shout at people before.
Yeah.
Whether it's to get them to stop or to get them to listen, and the seagull just like flaps a little and just goes to preening itself.
It moved. I did it.
No, I said scare it off.
It did. It backed off. It looks pretty scared to me. Lock, back me up.
Oh, yeah, it's just quaking.
Yeah,
Quaking
and
in
it's
its
just-
feathers.
to him,
It's
Tiny
still
Tia.
steady. Roll animal
It's
handling.
still
Lock.
eating Locke's pastry. I don't think it's scared.
Look, I don't-
Willow is literally on my D20.
Buddy.
That's your pastry.
You're a menace.
That is a dirty 20.
Other people roll. what
You've
want.
bonded with this seagull in a way that now gives you complete insight into Fia and why she's so feral.
I understand now.
Good job, Vigram. Really showed me your ferocity.
I don't like that tone at all. I've heard it before. Anya does it all the time.
I feel like maybe your sister's the scary one.
Yeah, she is.
Someone has to be. Obviously, you've needed her around.
Yeah, for some things. Yeah, I'll say it's not my strong suit to just, tell people off and then fight them in the same sentence. But, always had her back, though.
Yeah, I'm sure you were a great brother to her.
I try to be. What about you? Any siblings?
I have a sister.
That's nice.
There's two of you.
She's nothing like me. She's she's the opposite.
Like opposite. Like we're talking happy.
Yes. She's kind and generous and likes helping people. But people take advantage of her for it. So
I feel that. Yeah.
That's where I come in.
Oh, I see.
Everything but the last part sounded like you, Ty.
You know what?
Thanks.
Didn't?
Fuck.
Oh.
You were kind and generous and you offered to help me.
Yeah. You make me think of her.
Really?
She's a wild genasi.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
She really is the opposite of you. Wait till I tell Fia. Oh my gosh. It's like two friends just...
Well, I can't wait to meet her.
Whoa.
Yeah. Maybe one day.
That's nice.
Fia, what are you up to in the rafters here?
Oh, just chewing on some rations.
Can you roll me a stealth check?
Yeah. Watch
You roll
me.
one, you drop all the crumbs, somebody finds you.
I thought it would be me dropping, so as long as it's not that. Ooh, child, that is really bad. That's really bad.
You have inspiration still.
I have inspiration!
The only ones that haven't used it yet are Locke and Biker.
What? Oh, that was so much better. That is a... I can never math, you guys. I think this is the same one. 14 plus 7.
21.
21.
I'm nothing if not consistent.
Okay. All right, so while you're up there, I will take you to the map. As Fia surveys the warehouse from the rafters, Tide pushes us out and away from our story and into a short little break. We'll see you back in a bit.
Welcome to the Charisma Saving Show ad break. Looking for ways to support the show? We've got tons of great free options for you. If you haven't already, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Twitter, or join our Discord? Already doing all those things? There are other great ways for you to interact with our show, like leaving us a comment, using our hashtag, hitting the like button, or interacting with our chat on premiere days. So set sail with us and join in on the adventure.
Ahoy and welcome aboard.
It's a 22. I rolled a natural 19.
Guys, it's only downhill from here.
You look over to Locke. He's very greedily like, you can put your money in this pouch right here.
Roll a persuasion check. What?
Oh no, but That's a 1.
Oh no, I got a 3.
Oh no!
Oh.
Alright, stealth first. Ooh, not good. Not good, guys. Not good. Not good. We're off to a rough start. Oh, I have a +7 though. That's only a 12.
Oh, I got a 20.
Okay.
He's like, wow.
I was like, whoa.
Good job, Vigram. Really showed me your ferocity.
I don't like that tone.
Hey, this is Bygrim. Yes, the Bygrim. Coming at you to remind you that we have new episodes of the Charisma Saving Show coming out soon. So you better be there or you're going to hurt my feelings like Ty does all the time. And no one wants a sad Bygrim. New episodes are coming out soon.
All right. Waves crash, and we're pulled back into the Sea of Stories, continuing where we left off. Fia is just in the rafters of this warehouse in District E and is surveying the area, kind of skulking your way through different parts of the rafters. You can kind of make out that there is 5 rooms, 2 of which are connected and have a open doorway with no door. Every other room is separated from another room by a door. And there's just a lot of boxes here. A lot of boxes and barrels. How much time do you want to spend here? I assume several hours, but...
Yeah, like I'm gonna wait and see if people start showing up. Does it look like questionable? Can I hear even like shady conversation happening?
Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Oh, damn you. Fiddle faddle. That's only a 10.
Okay. With the 10, you... adding more men just to scare you. With a 10, listening in on the conversations, it seems like these people are, some of them are conversing about like, oh, what do you think, like what's happening tonight? What do you think? Do we have a new job? Are we gonna do something? Some people are actually talking about the fact that a bunch of the Sharktooth were taken out the other day. You think long and hard about, yeah, it's probably us that did it on the docks. A couple of them are actually, some of them look to be working, like they're like packaging things and kind of like setting them up in crates and putting them on carts and stuff. You do know that since you're outside, the front, there's a big like middle front door here. It's like double doored. It's chained and locked on the other side. So what's up? This place looks deserted, but it isn't.
Can I see if there's another entrance in? Like just from where I am. I don't want to move around too much.
Roll another perception check for me.
Okay, you're not too bad. I just had it. That's a 15?
15. You don't see any other doors, but you do notice that there are if I believe you're on the map, you can see that there are 2 grates or 2 like trap door like areas that seem to be one's very obviously like some sort of sewer drain or a drainage gate. Another one, they're the bigger one seems to be like a trap door that opens into like a staircase that goes down. So there must be some sort of secret entrance.
Okay. I'll just... Do I notice anyone that looks to be in charge? Anyone to the description of... What's his butt? Felbrus.
Felbrus. So, I very quickly went over his description, but I didn't give you it fully. He's got 2 long scars across his face, shaggy long red hair, like a thicker, taller man, but he looks. Oh no, he looks tough. My mind just immediately thinks of him looking like a lighthouse keeper, but that's not.
Amazing. My mind immediately went to him looking like Shanks, so.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll take that over that. He's also got 2 of the tattoos on like each shoulder, and then 1 on his left wrist, but not on his right. Good old Trevor spends time looking at his boss, I guess.
And which
Maybe
wrist?
that's why Trevor joined. We don't know.
Maybe. Sorry, what was that, Fia?
Good for him.
Which wrist was the other tattoo?
Left wrist.
Left.
Well, I guess in the video feed it's my right wrist, but it's my left.
Whatever. I'm not good at telling them anyway. Okay, so do I see him?
No.
No. Okay. Well,
Must be out or must be somewhere.
Hopefully not in the rafters.
Immediately,
just-
one of the beams turns into a man.
Stabs me. I'll just sort of hang out, wonder if they're talking about me.
Okay. Every so often, you do catch one of their attention, but they don't seem to notice you or see you. Like they look up and they're like, must have been a seagull.
They're not wrong. Alright, well, I'll just wait. Try not to get too bored. Try to sit still best I can. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, how does that go for you, Fia?
She's pretty squirrely, kind of like me. Likes to move. I don't know. Should I roll? Should I roll like a wisdom check or something?
You
See
know
if I
what?
can
Yeah,
save
roll a
myself from-
wisdom saving throw for me. Your DC is
Okay.
10.
Okay.
I'm
It
concerned.
scares me knowing the DC before, and I don't know why.
You got it.
Let's hope so.
I know so.
And you don't have
Oh my
inspiration this
gosh.
time.
You won't believe it. I rolled a 10, so it's an 11.
Okay, you succeed.
So I
knew it.
just squeak under.
So you're spending your
I start
time.
to get fidgety, and I'm like, no.
You start getting a little antsy up here because like it's kind of dark. It's kind of boring. Watching people count money is you can
Especially
feel
money
your,
I can't have.
yeah. It starts to fry your brain a little. Like there's a moment where you're like, okay, just keep it together. You watch 2 dudes in one of the corners just playing cards, and you're like, you eventually keep yourself busy, like looking at the cards, and you're like, okay, which one of them's gonna win? Okay. One of them just continuously loses to the other.
Can I tell if one of them is cheating?
We're roll an inside check.
See, this dice is being so much more polite. That would be a 17.
You can tell, like, as you're looking at the cards, that like the deck is stacked, and that the dude is also got like cards underneath the table that he's pulling up every once in a while.
She just sort of shakes her head. What a noob.
The guy doesn't even notice when he pulls out like 2 of the same card in his hand. They're like two eight of clubs, and he's just like, okay, yeah, that checks out. Hold on. People are shouting outside. Okay. Well, you're able to steal yourself for long enough. About an hour rolls by. Maybe more. Hard to tell. When a group of people, 3 or 4 individuals, come out of the trapdoor. You recognize 2 of them.
Fucking, what is his name? Trevor?
No.
Ah.
Two of them seem to be the two people that, at least I think at least two of them survived. One was the one that Locke sent swimming, and the other one is the one that the captain kicked into the water.
Oh, okay.
They look pissed.
Probably. Are they
But-
saying anything as they come in?
They're kind of just low grumbling with each other.
Fair.
The two people with them aren't wearing cloaks. They seem to be more in like work clothes and everything. Maybe they're people that are in disguise. But if you want to get a better look at them, you can always try to.
Oh. I wouldn't want to give my position away, so if I can, like, see them from here, I would, but I don't know if I would be, like, scuttling too much closer. Not yet. I don't feel like there's enough noise in the warehouse to, like, kind of cover it if I do make a misstep.
And not enough seagulls squawking.
Not enough seagull squawks.
Okay. Roll perception check for me.
Who's that? Oh, come on, Mia. We were making so much headway together. I think I would remember this by now. That's only a 7.
From this far away, no. You can kind of make out that like one of them has got like a bowler hat on, and like kind of dark grays and browns for clothing. The other one has a nice, neatly trimmed beard. Their hair is green, and their skin is blue. You recognize them as a trident.
But not the same one from the ship.
No.
Okay. It's like, oh, what?
They've got like short hair and then like a neatly trimmed beard. The trident on the ship has like long flowing Fabio locks.
Okay.
I believe you got his name too. Calnus?
I wrote down a bunch of names. I just don't necessarily know who they belong to.
That's
oh yeah,
okay.
Calnus, Triton, Eggsy, Blue Man, Jolly, Tabaxi. Big. Oh yeah, that's All right. Well, this does kind of suck, doesn't it? Kind of regret the one being on recon. Oh well. Nothing to be done about it now. Just more waiting.
Okay, you're good.
That's internal monologue. I feel like I should specify.
Okay.
She's
okay,
just
okay.
narrating.
Maybe she thinks it's internal. Who knows?
Theo waits, sitting atop the rafters.
Wow.
All right.
Narrates her life.
She just starts going off in her head about everything going on.
Sports commentating.
Pretty much. Just very boring.
He moves to the left.
That guy's been cheating for the past 2 hours. I don't know how no one notices.
Can you imagine she just got mad and was like, oh, you fucking cheated?
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
He pulled 2 ace of clubs twice in one hand. Impossible.
Lord. Okay, well, we'll cut back to the rest of the party. Do you guys think you would have stayed at that spot for a few hours?
We said we would wait for Fia, but like, is it dark out now?
No,
Is it-
it's gonna be a few more hours before it's dark.
Do we want to continue to wait here?
I suppose we're waiting.
Don't have anything else to go on other than this meeting, and it's not happening until night.
It's true, but Tiny Tia and I have been talking.
So.
Yes.
Oh, really?
And I have a few options for us.
Okay.
All right. So I was thinking, what do we all have in common? And I think a lot of it is, well, we're all on the sea, so that's one of them. And the other thing was that we were intimidating or tough, which I think are words that both describe us. And so, hear me out, and don't judge them too harshly. So I do have a few, okay? Tiny Tina, set me up. Oh, all right. So the first one, yes, the first one I was doing, or going to suggest was the Sea Seekers. All right.
Not bad.
Weak reaction. All right.
I personally like Seekers with an A and 2 E's.
Nice.
Okay, Tiny Tina, calm down.
Okay,
Oh,
Lock.
you taught her so much.
Unlock, you've given me intelligence. I can speak now. There should be free bread.
All right, that's
Free
another.
bird.
That's another option. The second one was the Wave Breakers, which I think makes us sound kind of like a construct and maybe not really what we were working with. All right, this one is a personal favourite of mine, and I hope you all enjoy it. I was thinking maybe because a lot of us seem to be a bit on edge when we talk to other people, that we could be known as the Briny Bunch.
I like talking to people, but I guess. Hear the seagull again.
Amazing! Wowee!
I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
When you were setting it up, I was so ready. I was like, oh man, like, okay,
I'm
we're
gonna
like,
do.
we're ready. We're
I'm
doing
gonna
this.
do a Twitter poll for this. Not to definitively choose it, but which one do people think is the best?
All right, I'm not done. It's personal favourite is all I'm saying, because, you know, we're all a bit salty.
Oh no, give me a second. Okay, go on.
All right, Tiny Tina. I mean, I don't know why she turned into a little Tina Turner.
Oh no.
Okay,
The sillies are out, y'all.
Oh no, that's silly.
We can't get them back.
I'm crying. Okay. All right, I'm crying.
We need to just take an ad break here. Just
I do want.
just to get everybody, because I think that broke everybody.
I really
I'm
now
like-
want
I'm
the
like,
briny
okay.
bunch with the eel.
Oh,
I feel like that it just
Oh
is
my
a perfect melding.
What was the second one? You had
Tiny
Seekers.
Tia came out with it was Seekers. Oh, the Wave
Okay,
Breakers.
Wave Breakers,
But I'm
thank
not
you.
done. I have some nice ones actually that I think sound pretty heroic. You know, I thought going along with us being tough and a bit chaotic, that maybe we could apply like Wild Tide or Tough Tide. But then I thought, we've all been travelling and we all seem pretty aimless except for Tide, but she does have a destination that she wants to travel to, and I thought maybe something like Wander Tide or Wander Wave would be pretty. I mean, fails in comparison to the Briny Bunch, I think.
maybe not the wander tide one.
All right. Because you like Briny Bunch better as well.
No, because my name is Tide.
Oh. Well, I didn't know that was your full name, Ty.
I don't use it because people already look at me strangely for being a blue-skinned fire genasi.
Do you want me to punch them?
I can handle that. It's fine. They just mistook me when I was a child and thought I was also a water genasi, like my sister. So named to be Tide.
Oh, well, that's kind of a nice story, though.
Yeah, except explaining that to every single person who questions why your name is Tide when your element is fire gets a bit old.
You could just tell them that there's waves of fire sometimes.
Sure, yeah, I'll use that. Or I'll just go by Ty.
Right, I assume you've already figured it out. I'm losing my voice a little bit, but
You've been talking to Tiny Tia too much.
Yeah.
I have, but those are some options. I do like Tiny Tia's suggestion of shortening what I had suggested. That was nice.
Rolls off the tongue a little bit more easily than Elver Delvers.
Oh. Well, you know, Elva Delvers and Briny Bunch are A+ names, I think.
Yes.
And maybe we could be like Seekers, aka the Briny Bunch, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
about to
I think
explode.
this might work for me.
Fun news, cast and crew. Briny Bunch is winning the poll.
Oh no! Oh,
This is not me saying we're taking that name, but I do think this is an interesting thought experiment.
I love it.
why are these
I
people?
love it.
I need to talk to them.
Ben DMs all of these people individually.
Ben, don't talk to people on Twitter. It's not worth it.
We'll find
Anyways,
them.
Well, those were just some options if we were to start a gang.
I don't mind Seekers.
What about you, Bygram? What was your favourite?
I think I like the Seekers as well. Rolls off the tongue, you know. Yeah.
You've
I
turned them
like it.
against me, Tiny Tia.
Seagulls will do that.
she just flaps her wings at you and eats the last of your pastry.
Well,
Yeah.
we can't ask her because she's biased.
Yeah. What
You can
was
ask
your
Theo.
favorite name?
We'll ask Fia instead. I already told you my favourite name, but I do like the Seekers.
Okay. I guess we just gotta wait for Fia to, I guess, fly back or come back and get her vote.
You know, she's not like actually capable of flying like a seagull, right?
We don't know that.
Yeah, I know. I meant, she climbs down and then, just dashes us over here. She's pretty fast.
One day she might surprise you. It's going. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Maybe. You can run your ideas by her when we see her again.
Right. Should I limit, so no Wander Tide?
I'd prefer not to.
I understand. We were almost the lock and keys.
Yes. Your name's nicer. So
no, your name is perfectly all right.
Beats the name I thought of. Yeah. I was thinking the Typhoons, but that seems a bit. Yeah, I know Ty. I know. Terrible, horrible.
No, another brilliant addition by
No originality. I know. It's okay.
I can't do seagull sounds, so you get weird screams.
Tiny Tia likes it.
yeah, let's not include any version of my name.
Sure.
It's for me.
Okay.
We could include Bygram's name, maybe. I heard of
What
these
is-
really wonderful bards out there in the world, known as the Brothers Grimm, and of course we're not, you know.
We're going in the by direction.
Listen, now I have to implement that into the world.
Oh man.
Flashlights and Grimm Brothers. We're having a great
And
effect on
vents.
this world.
And vents.
No!
And
How would you do this?
you're the one who said vents.
I just try to be a good person.
Just try to be a good.
I'm just surrounded by chaos. I didn't ask for this when I signed up.
You're the one inventing shit, man.
You'll
I
have
don't know.
fun, they said. This isn't. This is pain. My words have consequences in a way I never thought they would. I just
Words are power.
Welcome
like it.
to the bard life.
D&D is nothing but consequences.
I feel it.
Ooh, Wave Breakers is suddenly winning. Anyways, so Fia, how long are you waiting up here? And now you see that this place is just filled with dudes that are showing up. For the past couple minutes, a couple more people have filed their way in. So is Trevor. Do you want to wait? Do you want to listen in, or do you?
Yeah. No, I
Okay.
wanna stay.
Okay.
I wanna keep especially eyeballs on Trev.
Seems cherished. Can you roll a perception check for me?
I don't know, maybe. Things have been not going so well.
Hmm.
Mother bitch! Damn it all. Fart. What, a perception?
Yes.
Balls! 7!
7.
You have your inspiration still?
No,
No.
I used
Oh.
it!
You do hear someone be like, "What do you mean he's not going to be here till later?" How long? I don't know. Like, I mean, like, I mean, he was at wave callers, so like maybe another 2 hours or something. Immediately in your brain, you're like, 2 hours. And at this point, you've probably been up here 2 hours already.
Oh, that's such a long time. What time of day is it now?
Late afternoon.
I could always try to get to my friends and come back. I don't know if that's such a good idea. Oh, I don't like making decisions on my own. Shit. Do I have any inclination of where this trapdoor like lets into? Like, do I have any sort of
No idea. It goes like it angles down,
Oh.
so you're not certain like where it would come out.
And are we close to the place from before times where you said it like curves down and then like kind of in? Are we near that area? Like it was on like the lower dock?
Yeah. So
Are we far from there now?
you're two of these warehouse blocks away from that.
Oh wow, okay, that's pretty far.
There's a chance that like there's another one of these on this side. You never saw it though.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to roll to see if I think I can make it.
All right, what are you rolling?
I feel like a D20 is the wrong thing to roll. I'll roll a D4, and odds are, I think I'll go crazy if I stay, and
Roll an
evens
intelligence check for me.
Okay.
Just flat intelligence, no proficiency.
That's not great. That's a 10.
Okay, so one option is staying and one option is leaving, yes?
Yeah.
We could probably leave.
Maybe if I come back with Locke or something, he can... I don't know. What could Locke do? Singing would be bad. Don't think I can wait here much longer. I'm gonna lose my mind. If I watch that guy lose again, I may kill him.
With your passive perception, you hear a slamming of hands on a table.
Son of a bitch. Just an idiot. He's just an idiot. Oh. Damn. I'll go up and out of the roof where I came in.
Easy enough. You, Spider-Man, climb your way out.
Feeling already a little bit better, not being cramped up. Could I see... Because I don't know where my friends went, because I was in the roof.
We said, though, didn't we say we were waiting at the beginning, like at the front of the District E?
Yeah.
Okay. I will... Is it possible for me to hop from roof to roof to try to get there, or are they just...
Roll an acrobatics check if you want.
You know what? Whatever. We'll give it a shot. I'm pretty good. Now watch that and I'll say natural one, I'll die. That'll be the end. Nope, I did a good job. I rolled an 18.
Okay, yeah, it's easy enough.
Alright, so
You
she's sort of like
soar through the air as you leap off one roof to the other, continuing your speed and leap off to another.
Yeah. Okay. And then can I see them as I'm hopping?
As you start Naruto hopping on the roofs. Just like through the trees. Yeah, you can see them. They stand out.
Yeah, they do. They really, really do.
Two of them are blue, one of them's green, one of them's on fire, one of them's really strong. They're just a beacon of like...
Yeah. I will... Oh my goodness, can I sneak up on them?
Everyone roll a perception check. Fia, roll a stealth check.
Oh, you guys, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Hi, maybe.
Oh, I rolled garbage, though. Did I?
Yeah, I did, I think.
I
got an
rolled a natural 20.
Yes!
For a total of
23.
Okay.
14.
Wow, I got an 8.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 25.
So, Fia, you're able to sneak up. You land on one of the roofs and then kind of slide and crawl your way to like just above where they are. Locke, Tiny Tia just immediately starts squawking and flapping and like hopping.
What's so
And you
proud
look
of him, Tiny Tina?
And you look around. She starts flying off.
Tia!
And she flies past Fia. So you would have seen Fia, but the seagull was in the way.
Tia, please come back.
As you look down, distraught, Fia, you kind of pop up and you're like, okay, there they are. The seagull lands next to you.
And I'll say, nicely done to the seagull. And then, oh man, how much of a shit do I want to be? I want to be a shit.
Has to be.
Is Bygram's back possibly to me? Or is any of their backs to
I'd say so. Bygram and Ty for sure.
No, I'm not doing it to Ty. I'll do it to Viker. I'll take out my dagger. And just, like, kind of stealth up. And then just gently press it to his, like kind of in between his shoulder blades. And I'll be like, give me your gold.
My hand immediately goes to my new hook.
Why would you?
No.
It's just Fia, huh?
Oh, hi, Fia.
You're quite jumpy for such a big man.
Because you're not supposed to do that to your friends. Why would you?
Oh, it's fun.
No, that's...
Besides, we got to get you onto that. Holy cannoli. I could have stabbed you guys right out. No wonder we got our asses kicked.
Can you just, walk up to us like a normal person?
Thank
I
you,
could.
Ty.
I could, but what's the fun in that? I feel like we learned a valuable lesson.
What did we learn?
Don't trust
Nothing to
I'm
learn
very
here.
sneaky.
I think
No.
we all learn different lessons.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes there are different answers to the same problem.
The problem of scaring me?
No, that was just the reward.
That's not... I try to be a good person and just... this is my reward. I don't take,
I think maybe what she wanted was maybe to just get close to you, Bygram.
Well, he's not
Should have
wrong.
consented first. That's...
Oh.
Well, that's true, and I apologize. But I got very bored,
So you left.
so I left.
What'd you learn?
It's going to be a couple hours. Also, they don't go in through any sort of doorways on this upper level. There's a trap door. There also looks to be a shit ton of treasure. It was very tempting, but I refrained. Are you
Good job.
proud, Ty?
I'm so proud.
I thought so. So,
I mean,
do we want me to go back? There was this guy, and he was losing at cards so bad. So bad.
Hi.
The other guy was cheating the whole time. He played 2 aces. Ace of clubs in one hand. In one hand.
Mm-hmm.
And the other guy didn't pick it up. He just kept losing. I thought,
some
this is
people
a
are
joke.
idiots.
This is a joke.
Yeah,
can't
some
be real.
people are idiots.
This isn't real life. I'm hallucinating, but I wasn't. It just kept happening. I tried to get a better look at the guy so I could play cards with him later.
Do you see Trevor?
Fucking Trevor. I did.
Was
He wasn't doing much, just Trevor shit. I liked him better when he was Mike.
Did he appear nervous to you? Or
I mean,
was he
he's
playing
always
it
kind
cool?
of a nervous little shit, isn't he?
He was nervous because we were fighting him or intimidating him. He might not always be like that.
Look
But
at
I mean, I
Bygram.
didn't exactly ask for a character reference history. You know, I don't really know what he's like. He also could have been nervous still from when we asked him to spy on his boss. So like, hard to say.
Did you see the boss?
Not yet. He's. I heard them talking about someone being late. Still a couple of hours. And I thought, holy shit, I can't stay here for any more hours. I'll lose my mind. What little of it there is left.
How do you live on a ship where there's nowhere else to go?
Oh, there's lots of rigging to climb.
And when you
other
get bored?
entertainment. I can find ways to busy myself. If that's what you're worried about.
I'm not worried.
They don't usually care if I'm quiet on the ship either. We're not exactly hiding.
Well, thank you for doing all of that.
I can go back. It's not like I can't go back. They didn't notice me. I don't think they'll notice. They don't seem to really look up that much. So,
No, but
they seem pretty secure.
Trevor said that he would get some information for us, so it's nice that you saw him go in and you saw that not everyone there is very has their wits about them, so maybe we can
Seem
best
pretty
them.
damn stupid, to be honest, yeah.
Oh.
This is not... I thought this was going to be like some really interesting crime syndicate. They're they're worse than we are, to be honest. I feel like.
No, we're pretty good.
Hey,
Are
I think
we?
we're great.
We even thought about a gang name while you were gone.
Did you know?
Well, yes, I mean, Tiny Tia here came up with most of it, but she's a new party member. Don't disrespect her like that.
I don't see anyone there.
The seagull flies down and lands next to Locke.
Oh, you mean my distraction bird?
Are you working together?
All seagulls know each other.
Right. Well, you know, I was throwing out some names that we might possibly use.
Oh, okay.
As
Alright.
as a gang. As small.
So we're dropping the Chartreuse caboose. That's off the table.
Was that ever on the
It
table?
was- yeah.
I don't think it's smart for us to take another gang's name. They might get confused and think,
They might get upset. Branding, it's very important.
yes. Or they'll be like, well, are they part of our gang? I don't remember initiating them.
That's true. It's very confusing.
So, some of the names that we were thinking of, and we wanted to take a vote and see what you like as well.
Say Briny Bunch again. Do it. Do it in your Oliver Twist accent. Come on.
So, I had brought to the table Sea Seekers, and then little Tia here rudely interrupted me and suggested that maybe we condense it and make it Seekers, but the sea part is spelt like the ocean, you know? So that's one. One of the others was the Wave Breakers, which, in hindsight, maybe not that strong. The third one, and I think it's a really good one, and my personal favourite, as I told everyone here. Look, they're brimming with excitement about it. Is the Briny Bunch.
Quite good, yeah.
And then, the other one we decided to, ixnay on the Tide Name A. So, we're not doing that.
On the
one.
what?
It's fine.
I feel like I've got some questions, to be honest.
Sure.
The first one,
Yes.
why did you name the bird Tia?
Well, I
You
thought...
just sort of mashing together our names?
Well, you weren't here, but I thought it would be rude if I replaced the bird with you, so I didn't give her your
I
name.
see. So the bird was acting as my replacement. I'm losing my job to a bird.
But I didn't know if you would make it back.
The bird was better
Okay.
company.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably less good at stabbing.
Oh no,
Oh, quite good at stabbing.
probably.
Well, maybe the bird and I should just go off. We can be the Fia and Tia show.
Oh no, I didn't want to disrespect you, Fia. That's why I called her Tia.
I see. It's not disrespectful. Replacing me with a bird, but naming a bird after me. That's the line. I get it. I am happy to see the logic in it. Thank you. All right.
I'm
The
sorry.
line was crossed.
I won't replace you with the seagull anymore.
No, you know what? I quite like it, and it's quite fitting. That was the question number one, to be honest.
Okay.
Does the seagull have like a braid, perhaps? Or should we give her maybe a little neckerchief so we match?
Fia, you're brilliant.
What
Yeah,
can I
you're
say?
right. You know,
What
We just-
can I say?
we had a new member. That's all.
Yeah.
We still need you.
Are you
know?
feeling threatened by this bird?
You shouldn't.
Honestly, a little. Seagulls are inherently pretty threatening.
You shouldn't, Fia, because you came up with the brilliant idea of giving her a little neckerchief.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
give the
Well,
seagull a bandana, maybe.
We'll come back to that. How about that? We'll come back to dressing up the bird to look like me. Maybe
think
that'll be...
I
We'll
don't.
go to the shops tomorrow, perhaps.
I don't think she's gonna stay with us very long.
I don't know, she seems quite attached at this point.
Well, Fia, I don't want you to be insulted. It was just
No, the bird is growing on me, I'm not gonna lie.
okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't feel like it.
I kind of like that, Hawk missed me enough to name a bird after me, sort of. Wanted to keep me around in a sense, so it's kind of sweet.
Right.
As long as you didn't write the bird a poem before you wrote me a poem, because then that would be quite sad.
Oh, I didn't.
Okay, well, that's good.
There's a bit of animosity between me and Tiny Tia, so...
Is it Tiny Tia because it's like Fiat Jr.?
A little.
Okay.
What's
All
your
right.
second question?
I don't really remember.
Do you want to eat something? Because
What's your cast for the name?
Oh, I think I'm still pretty stuck on the bird. Why don't we circle back to me in a little bit? Do we want me to go back? Should I?
Do you want to go back?
Honestly, I'm debating it because if I go back, you guys just might decide to take the bird and go.
No,
I'm
we would
considering.
never.
Oh.
Although the bird won't get you those nice hooks that I got you.
You don't know that.
Tiny Tia is not coming up with the brilliant ideas of...
Birdware.
Exactly. So we couldn't replace you, Fia. We just,
Just an addition.
Exactly.
Two Fias. Great.
Okay, wow. I feel this is a weird energy to come back to. I wasn't expecting this.
That's
Although
fair.
I did try to stab Bygrim, so,
Yeah.
this might be on par for what I should have been expecting.
Maybe we could be called the Weird Waves. No,
There's
alright.
certainly
You know what? I work hard every day.
You're hanging out with Bygrim too much, you're stealing his lines.
It's okay. I know how that feels, Locke. You just feel underappreciated in your time. Like people don't get you. You're out here putting, good energy into the universe. And then some people just they don't see the genius. I get it.
The genius. Yep.
I
that's
will
why
compliment you every day.
Oh, you're doing that thing where you don't mean it.
I do mean it. I'm gonna
Not
wake-
you, Locke. No.
Oh.
No, just Ty. She's being Ty again.
Well, don't worry. I'll wake up in the morning and I will be like, wow, Bygrim, that's a nice shirt you've got.
And I'll say, thank you, Locke. Let's go work out.
All right. I mean, no, but
Yeah, you said yeah. You're committed
I didn't realize what I was agreeing to.
to working out. What else would we?
Well, Fia, I think we wait for Trevor. I think that's a smart idea. You going back could risk your life, and then we really will have to replace you with Tiny Tia. We have a plan. He's going to meet us.
The seagull turns to you, Fia, as Locke says, we'll have to replace you with Tiny Tia.
See, now I feel threatened. This bird is eyeballing me.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can take.
No.
Maybe.
Besides, we're supposed to meet Trevor outside of Jack's shipwreck.
Jim's shipwreck.
Jim's?
Oh, I made up Jack.
We knew what you meant.
Right.
I picked up what you were putting down.
And see, that's why we need to be a gang, because I would have been looking for a place called Jack's Shipwreck, and it doesn't even exist.
Bygrim would still be looking for pearls.
It's true.
They're in the ocean. We're past that now.
Yes, we are.
So we've decided that we don't want me to go back and keep an eye on fucking Trevor.
I'm just...
Trevor will show up, I'm sure.
Why do you think Philbrass is late?
Maybe he's dressing his bird.
Maybe he's old. We don't know.
That sounds like a euphemism.
Maybe it is. Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
Well,
maybe I didn't get enough sleep during our short rest.
Did we? Here's the other thing. I did find that trapdoor. We could try to sneak around and see if we can find where it lets out.
Or
Why?
if we did that, then we could see if Phil Brass enters that door.
Exactly. I wouldn't mind knowing if he even has some magic or something. The other ones do seem very dim, but I can't imagine that the gang would have succeeded in more than a couple of days with an absolute piss hand for a leader. That guy he's still really bugging me.
What good does it do to follow the boss?
Well, if the boss has the information.
We're gonna get it in a couple hours.
Are we?
I suppose
Yeah,
so.
from Trevor. I mean,
But what
if not, we just send Ty after Trevor again. I mean, it worked the first time.
What if Phil Brass doesn't show up and then we don't get any information?
He's the one
I'm
who
a
called
little
the meeting.
I'm worried that someone's tipping him off,
That we have a spy in there.
Well, I hate to say spy because honestly, and I don't mean any offense, but I don't really know you. You don't really know me, and we don't know the captain's crew. So we don't know really who's aligned with whom.
Thea, did
That's
you
why I
tell
wanted
them
an
that
eye.
we were coming?
Well, no, if I would have made myself known, that jackass with the cards would be dead. And I can guarantee it. He would not have lived to play another hand. That was just...
Maybe he
That
is
was a
dead.
travesty. I kind of hope so. That was... Wow.
I just think that if we set ourselves up in a place where we can also maybe spy without being in the warehouse, which seems pretty dangerous considering their numbers, that we might be able to garner something.
I like that idea personally. They just don't seem to be going in through upper doorways. So we'd have to go underground. Which does sound a little bit exciting. Delving. Well...
No, it sounds like a trap.
Well, no, they don't know
Yeah.
we're coming, and if we use their entrance to get in there...
But we don't know if that entrance is just a straight tunnel. What if there's nowhere to hide and someone else comes in?
Yeah, what if I can't get through the door? Then what? We're stuck. I'm stuck.
Yeah, it seems to be a repeating pattern for you.
And I really don't like that. Thank you, Ty, for having my back. I knew we would be friends. No, that's not it.
Give
I
him
don't know.
this one,
Or
Ty.
something.
Listen, I don't mean to cause a rift in the group. I'm just stating my perspective. I don't trust Trevor. Not one bit. I don't even particularly trust the captain's crew. I think I trust the captain, and I think I trust her first mate. And I think I trust you folks. Especially because Ty could have killed me, and she didn't. So, she was really the iffy one. So, I'll go with you, and I'll do what you say. But, I don't know. It seems shaky.
You said a couple hours till he shows up?
That's what they said. If I heard right.
Why don't we use that time to look for another way underground? Like what I saw earlier. And stake out the possible entrance.
Right. A good place.
We can just loiter, see if the leader goes through.
When there's tons of vagabonds around, I'm sure we could blend in some way, shape, or form. It's not the first time I've had to try to blend in.
I'm also a pretty good actor.
It's kind of hard to blend in, but I can.
We'll just tuck you in a barrel or something. Maybe in a large crate.
Pretty heavy.
Well, I don't mean I'm gonna pick you up.
Why am I going to be in a barrel? I just stay in a barrel and outside from everything. That doesn't
Alright,
feel.
you can hide behind some barrels. How's that? Like a nice, healthy stack of barrels.
Well, you're the barrel inspector, so I guess.
I know what I'm talking about.
Do you?
Most of the time. Not really. Sometimes.
I'd rather just get a trench coat or something.
I don't know if they come in your size. That might actually be more conspicuous, really.
It's true. When I see someone in a trench coat, I'm expecting something awful to happen. So,
Oh.
You know what we should have done? You know what would have been smart? If we would have taken one of their shitty cloaks that they kept dropping. Covered up the big man.
A little worried about, two of us being dropped.
Yeah.
all right, let's go find the entrance.
Oh boy.
Are we bringing the bird?
Well, that's up to Tiny Tia. She might have things to do. A family
Perhaps
parade.
she wants to go up. We can go down. Meet in the middle. Plan of attack. Success. Money. Win.
I don't.
Sure. Okay, let's keep
All right.
going.
Yeah. Well,
Everyone's passive perception.
14.
13.
13.
10.
At some point during this conversation, Tiny Tia flew off.
Oh.
What a little jerk.
Well, you can't. Sometimes you just can't stop yourself, you know? If you feel the breeze moving in a direction, you just gotta follow it. I can understand that.
Well,
Maybe she'll come back.
maybe.
Maybe she'll come back with her own neckerchief. Wouldn't that be something?
It would.
Maybe you could dress as Tiny Tia, get you some wings.
Oh, I
Maybe.
love wings. As long as they're my size.
You don't want seagull wings.
I'm not there. That would also be a little bit gruesome. Just tearing the wings off of a
This is the
seagull.
person who wanted to cut off ears earlier.
They're
Yeah.
dead. They
You
were
could wear
already
them as
dead.
earmuffs, I guess.
Wow.
Oh, that sounds.
I don't know how well that would keep the cold off.
It wouldn't.
Keep the water out though. Well,
Let's
see, it was
move.
just a trophy. It was a trophy though, you see. Locke wanted something, thought it would be fearsome. Would you screw with someone who had an ear dangling from their head?
I suppose not, but I think I won in this round because I got something quite spectacular.
The seal?
The book of
Poetry.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I went away and then I forgot.
Thea's object permanence.
Slash Beth's object permanence does not exist.
Tia's not actually an elf. She's a seagull. She's a seagull that's been
With
turned into a person.
ADHD. Yeah.
Someone cast true polymorph on you.
I think they did that on me.
They turned you as a seagull into.
Damn, I didn't ask for this.
Let's move towards based on what I saw earlier, it was like underneath one of the bridges, or
So the way it works is like there's the very edge of the foundation that everything's built on. There's a little staircase. Hold on, how good. So the little staircase that kind of goes down to this other area, and so that one curved in along the edges, like there was like maybe like a soup system it went into or something.
okay.
So
As
it'll be along one of the edges.
Okay. So if we have that in mind, that's where we'll start looking. Within the district, maybe.
All right. Locke, as you get up, you step on a feather.
gonna pick it up.
That's a seagull feather. From
That's
a young seagull, so it's gray.
Gray seagull feather.
See, look at that. She left you a treat, a trinket to remember her by.
That's
a
very
better souvenir than an ear.
Or a finger.
Speaking of things you get people, did you buy me one of the pastries? Wow, this deafening silence sure does tell a lot.
I actually imagine she just bought like half a dozen, so probably. You hungry?
Well, of course, I was sitting in a roof. I had to eat some of this hard tack. It's very depressing.
Yep, you can have one if you want.
Thank you very much. She'll eat it much the same way that the seagull did.
They're identical.
It's like tiny tea and never left.
Inside me all along.
Wonderful.
Can't wait for the full moon to come out and you're actually just a weregull.
That would be
no.
amazing, and I'm so sad I didn't think of that. That would be
Where
so
ravens exist, I can make this too.
Amazing.
I love it.
Keep your eyes open for something like I saw earlier.
All right. Do we want to look right at the thing you did see earlier?
Well, it's a bit far. All the way back at the other one.
Oh, well, I thought maybe they journey. No, okay.
Well, I suppose.
They might be connected. This is the problem. We're searching without any real starting point.
I guess it is a bit strange too, because Trevor's going to meet us, but we have no idea when he'll meet us.
If they're not having the meeting until tonight, it's probably going to be after dark before we see him.
Probably. But how are we to know if Trevor had?
That's kind of why I wanted to watch.
A bit grim.
Well, I didn't want to watch him get snuffed, but
Oh,
I figured at least then we'd know.
right.
Although, I don't like him very much. So,
You don't have to like him. We just need the information so that we can go back to the first hand and tell him and get paid. And be on our way and get out of the city and finally move.
well, you're in an awful hurry. We can't leave until the ship is fixed.
Yeah, that's the
We're just killing
problem.
time.
Yeah,
And people. You know, bit of both.
care less about the people, more about the time.
Can you say I'm grim?
I never said that Ty wasn't grim.
Maybe there's
Bygrim is
something in
also,
that.
you know?
Just a grim wave. Grim
Seeker. Grim.
seeker.
No, let's.
Sea grimmer.
You grim.
I
Hey.
vote we just go to gyms.
Huge yet grim.
I
Hey,
think
we've come back to the Brothers Grimm.
I feel like we've all decided that our names should be not in our gang name.
Yes, we did
When did we
decide that.
decide that? I don't recall that.
Bygrim had suggested we be called the Lock and Keys.
Ah.
A good
Yeah.
name.
Well, I thought that was our band name.
Yeah.
Like our performing troupe.
But then I asked Bygrim if he was gonna be. It's fine.
No.
I'm going
I feel
to.
like I missed a lot while I was gone.
You did.
Just a
Didn't have a
name.
bird to talk to.
I'm going to look for a similar thing that Ty's seen.
He's gonna start looking around.
Right. Well, whoever's looking, roll a perception check for me.
Are we all looking? Or is it just like two people?
I'm
You
looking.
can all look if you want.
Okay.
I rolled a
Oh, wow. Apparently I'm
20,
still
a
thinking
dirty
about that
20.
bird.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
Rolled a 9. I'm just loaded.
I also rolled a 9!
Hey. Well, the two that said they were actively looking, good on you. All right, so you actually find along one of the other edges. So where the one on the other district was, it was out more towards the ocean. This one is actually inner. It's sort of like between two of the districts. There's actually like a little dip, and as you head down the stairs there, you see that the tunnel there actually seems, as the walkway kind of curves around, that you see that there is like a large enough tunnel for people to walk in there. Like there's like a sewer system. But you also, Locke notices with the dirty 20, there's another opening that has a grate over it, and the grate seems to be damaged. It cut me out on my end right as I said that.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
there's the one walkway, and there seems to be another one of these tunnels or like super systems or like just an area underneath the foundation that everything's built on.
I like
Secret
kind of
tunnel.
whispered to Ty.
Ty, if you get closer in the tunnel, the grate, it's damaged.
Guys, if I look closely, can I see any sort of shark graffiti, or like we saw earlier? Is there any sort of indication that this might be connected?
Roll another perception check for me. Perception or investigation.
I'm pretty sure perception is my thing. Investigation is intelligence, and she ain't smart. Oh, well, apparently she can't see shit either. 7.
Okay. You do, because Fia's pointed it out to you, the thieves can't hear them, because Locke's pointing it out. I will give you advantage on this.
Okay,
Mercy
I'll use a
advantage.
different dice.
Unless someone wants to burn their inspiration, but
Oh,
I
that
would-
was. I mean, that was better. 21.
okay. You do notice that like where the metal like bends up in places, and it looks like it's been like torn open or like it hasn't been repaired or anything. You do see on one of the pieces of metal that somebody has like drawn a shark with its tongue pointing as an arrow.
I think without even thinking, she just like puts her hand on Locke's head and kind of like a good job pat.
I thought you meant like turning it.
It's warm.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It was just surprising.
You're right. This is probably it.
Right.
If we keep eyes on it, maybe we'll see him come through.
Okay.
And if this is one of the entrances that they use, we could watch them leave.
Respectfully, does Ty cast light around her? Like, is she flickering?
I don't think she does.
No? Okay. Okay. I was just gonna say,
Just because
maybe
one,
Ty should wait outside.
I feel like we nixed that just because it's problematic in terms of like giving her light all the time.
Yeah.
It's OP.
Yeah.
she has dark vision for a reason.
Oh, do
Yeah.
you have dark vision? Okay.
Yeah. So it probably just like, I don't want to say snuffs at night, but like it's not orange maybe at night. It just
Yeah.
like fades into.
Well, and it could have
dark.
even the appearance of flame without having the effects of flame, right? Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a minor illusion would look like flame, but wouldn't give heat or light.
Yeah.
All right, just checking. Do we want to
Okay.
scout the tunnel, or are we just gonna wait by the opening?
I don't want to get trapped down there.
Also, Bygram has told us twice now that he gets trapped.
Not
in
all of us have to go. It doesn't have to be like a group tunnel expedition.
Oh,
Just like you can go and see if there are multiple avenues, or if it just leads to one.
And what happens if you get down there and get trapped and have no way of contacting us?
Well, then you got to find yourself a bard.
You're incredibly frivolous with your life.
Yeah, you're a bit reckless. I didn't want to say it in front of the others, but
I wouldn't say reckless. I would just say confident in the path.
The path.
Yeah, of life. If I'm meant to die here, then I'll die. But
And just like that, another drop drips into the sea. And the effects of our adventure today ripples outwards. As we cast off for the time being, we hope to see you back in port. Until next time.